You guys ready for the D? Because this is the Model D. But anyways, welcome back to Patch, guys. Sorry, that was very, very bad. But this is our review of the glorious Model D. This is the ergonomic version, of the very popular Model O. This mouse is going for $50, and the glossy version is $10 more. It's going for $60. So if you guys do want to get it, we'll try to leave a link in the description box. But let's get it started off with the shape.
The main thing about the D is it's got an ergonomic shape. So
Yes.
going from the Model O, the O minus, and that you're used to these smaller, lighter weight, and they're going to be ambidextrous. This is definitely an ergonomic mouse. It's a little bit bigger as far as the arch goes. It's definitely not low profile whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
But it fits comfortably in the hand. So I like that. As far as for palming, it's good to fingertip as well.
Mm-hmm.
I would say.
Yes, I have a medium-sized hand. The length of my hand is 172 millimeters long. My fingers kind of go to the edge of the mouse. So if you have large hands, it should be okay. As far as fingertipping, yeah, it's pretty nice. It's short enough to where like when I flick down or track down, the mouse doesn't hit the bottom of my palm. But I personally like to have a lower profile mouse, and because of this, on the right side, if you guys look, it's pretty low profile, but on the left side, there's a little bit of a swell, and that's what gives it, obviously the ergonomic shape, which feels nice to palm, but to fingertip, I don't really like it as much. It feels kind of odd. I did get used to it, and it definitely isn't horrible to play with, but like I said, I prefer a lower profile like the Model O or the FK2, which is basically like the same shape,
As far as for me, I could definitely palm it, but fingertipping it was actually very comfortable for me. I have larger hands, so I was using this a lot during Halo, and I actually really, really felt comfortable with it. I just couldn't wait to get my fingertips on the D. So it's comfortable for gameplay.
Yes.
I really like it.
Okay. So for the dimensions of the D, the length is very, very long. It comes in at 128 millimeters. No, that's actually not super long. It's around average. And it's 42 millimeters high at the arch, which is pretty
girthy.
Good.
That's girthy.
That's very girthy. And at the top of the mouse is 61 millimeters, and at the bottom is 67 millimeters wide, which is actually pretty damn wide. So as far as the cord goes, they're still using their standard cord, and it is the updated version. So hopefully there's no problems with connectivity or anything. But it's very, very nice. It basically feels like a wireless mouse, and you don't feel the wire, it doesn't drag or anything, The only thing would be if the wire is hanging on the edge of your desk and it kind of catches the edge or something. But other than that, it basically feels like a wireless mouse.
Yeah, so as far as the package contents, it actually comes with 2 more skates to go on the top and bottom. They're just larger skates that cover more surface area. We elected not to put them on just because we prefer the D the way it is. And then it comes with a couple stickers. A glorious PC Gaming Race sticker.
Cool.
I like that holographic one. That's cool.
Alright. As far as the skates go, they're using
pure virgin PTFE, as they stated on their website.
It's like the Model O.
Yep.
Super smooth, very fast skates, which feels very, very nice. We prefer to have very fast skates. As far as the weight goes, the weight is also very funny. It comes in at around 69 grams for the glossy. And we'll actually check here on the scale.
So it does come in those same 2 colors that the O came in. You get black or white D, and then those will also come in either matte or glossy versions of the D as well. So that's what you got. Ours weighed in on the matte version at 69 grams exactly. But if you take the cord off, it's give or take. They've always been very accurate.
They lied to us. 1 gram. We want our money back. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, it feels very, very light. And one way they achieve this very lightweight is to put holes in the D. You have holes on top and on the bottom of the D. As far as the buttons go, the left and right click feel really nice. Very, very similar to the Model O. Very tactile. Not a lot of pre-travel or post-travel or anything. And
they don't feel as mushy.
Yeah.
They actually feel a lot better.
Really?
In my opinion.
And compared to the Model O?
Yeah.
Really?
I like them better.
Interesting. It feels pretty much the same to me. I don't know. They're using Omron switches, which I believe are rated for 20 million clicks. And obviously, since this is an ergonomic mouse, this is a right-handed ergonomic mouse, and there's side buttons only on the left side. They're very, very large. Very large.
Yeah.
You know?
Although I want to say I would appreciate it if Glorious would put side buttons on both sides. I know there's an ergonomic mouse, and even
That's
on
weird.
their ambidextrous ones, I would prefer to have side buttons on both sides,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
just more side buttons. You know, doesn't
Yeah.
hurt. Doesn't hurt.
And a lot of mice do this. I don't know why, but there's a lot of post travel on the side buttons, and I don't like that too much. Obviously, not gonna press your side buttons as much as your left and right click, so it's not a huge deal.
I like it just because it prevents me from accidentally double clicking it, having that extra post travel to really push it in, and then just let go of it.
Really?
So in that aspect, I like it, but I can see why some people wouldn't, for sure.
Yes. And then as far as the scroll wheel, same exact scroll wheel as the Model O. It's not very well defined. It's not very tactile. It's almost like borderline kind of mushy, you know. But it is what it is. And of course, you have a DPI button and then a DPI color indicator, so you know which DPI you're on. As far as the build quality, they improved it a lot over the Model O. So the Model O, the main issue for me, or for both of us, was the side wobble on the, I guess, the left mouse button, as well as the right mouse button, but I don't really feel it as much on that. So when I'm tracking, I press the button down and I felt the button wobble a lot on the Model O.
Yeah.
As well as, I guess, the Model O minus, not as much, but you know, I still felt it. But on the D, they fixed it, and there's absolutely none. No side wobble, which is incredible, so I love that. So, you know, thank you to Glorious for listening to basically everyone.
Yeah, this is significant improvement
Yes.
over their other models.
Yes.
And comes out on their ergonomic version, so I appreciate that for sure.
And as for the finish, it's exactly the same as the Model O. It's a very fine finish, smooth, doesn't leave a lot of fingerprint marks or anything. And I actually really like it. As opposed to, I guess, more of a coarse finish, which I think gives you a little bit more grip. But in my opinion, it feels a little bit more premium. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it does, for sure. And I feel like with this, the improvements that they made at keeping the same price of $50 for this, and then $60 for the glossy version, of course. I feel like it's worth that money. I think they did a bang up job on this one, for sure.
Okay. As far as the RGB goes, you have two RGB strips here on the left side and on the right side, as well as on the scroll wheel. And you like the RGB? I honestly don't really care.
It's great.
It makes the D very colorful. So wrapping things up, it's an incredible mouse. I really, really like it. I would say it's up there for ergonomic mice. You know, it has to be like top 3 for me. I guess being the skull, I really like the skull. I like the D, and also the basilisk being up there. So and the main thing for me was the side wobble on the Model O, which was very annoying to me. But they fixed that on D's. Personally, I don't like the shape as much because I prefer ambidextrous mice and also a lower profile. But if you like an ergonomic shape, then definitely go ahead and try out the D. Alright, so as far as your experience with the D, did you enjoy the D?
Yeah, I mean, I love the D, because here's the thing. I really like ergonomic mice to begin with. I've never really been against them. So, I mean, as far as this goes, it's just really comfortable in my hand all around, and I think it's a huge improvement over, I mean, the Model O and the O minus as far as like quality control goes. I mean, as far as like the actual shape, that's personal preference really. But I think it's a lot of improvements over those in quality control. And then for my hand personally, I think the D fits in my hand a lot more comfortably. So with that said, I think for $50, this is a steal. For $50, I'd say pick it up. I mean, if you're even thinking about it, and there's been a lot of ambidextrous mice coming out, so I feel like if you want to give ergonomic a shot, the D's the way to go for that.
Yes. So if you guys do want to get the D, we'll leave a link in the description box. It's $50, which is very cheap. So that's our review on the Glorious Model D. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next one.
See you in the next one. The main thing about the D is it's got an ergonomic shape. So
yes. Stupid.
I just couldn't wait to get my fingertips on the D. So as far as the black or white D, and then you get 68.
Stupid.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to say that, dude. Actually comes in the same sort of variations as the Model O, so you get 68 or 69 grams, and then you can. I feel like the Joker, dude. Try not to laugh.
I guess being the skull, I really like the skull. I like the D, and I like. But if you like an ergonomic shape, then definitely go ahead and try out the D. Oh my god. Okay. Did you enjoy the D? So as far as Lucas's experience with the D, did you enjoy the D? Oh my god. So as far as your experience with the D, did you enjoy the D?
Yeah, man, I love the D. I mean, it was.
Alright, so as far as your experience with the D, did you enjoy the D? Oh my god, I'm never gonna say this. Alright. So as far as your experience with the D, did you enjoy the D?
Yeah, I mean, I love the D because here's the thing. I really like Ergo. I can just continue off of that.
Yes, yeah.
I think the D fits in my hand a lot more comfortably.